Okay.
All right, so here we go. So final game of the Rosso tournament. Your Edina Hornets playing against the Omaha Mavericks. Coming to you live from the Rosso Rams Arena. So a little bit of a different change in the location here. Not on the Memorial Rink, not on the North Rink. We're over at the high school rink. I guess is what this would be.
Yeah, I guess this is where the girls play.
This is where the girls play, okay?
Yeah.
Because I think the boys play over at the Memorial Rink over there.
Yeah.
But this one's actually attached to the high school. So
This is really nice.
Yeah, it is pretty nice in here.
Doesn't have quite the history, but
No.
really nice rink.
Hey, Graham. Graham. Can you go set this up?
Yeah, where?
So you're gonna go back behind there, and behind the goal, right? You push it on. You push this in hard, and then you slide that down. Okay. You push that in, slide down, and it'll get suctioned on, yeah. And then you just have to hit play.
Hit what?
There's a fence over there, so I don't know if he'll be able to get behind.
Oh,
Okay.
or maybe like put it on like the corner glass, get like a different angle. Yeah, go for it. That'd be cool. Perfect.
Just put it somewhere. There you
Yeah,
go.
we're gonna have my son go set up another camera and just get a different angle. Just get some footage. Have some fun. So boys are out there warming up. So on camera today, you have myself, Ryan Nolte, and joining as guest commentary, we have Tim Bratton. Tim was kind enough to loan me his microphone so we can both chat it up today.
Dynamic duo. We'll chat it up.
I will let Tim know when the microphones are hot.
Yeah. Excited. This will be the third time we played Brainerd here. So
Lots of Warriors out, yeah.
We'll be sure to pronounce Omaha correctly.
Yeah, they're a third alternate jersey, looking pretty good for Brainerd today. Yeah, so today we'll be facing up against the Omaha Mavericks. I wasn't sure what their record was. I didn't check the standings last night after we got word that we were playing Omaha.
I didn't either.
I was more concerned with going to bed and getting a good night's sleep.
Yeah, same here. You know, I think they. I was talking with some of the coaches on the way over, and I think they have a better record. It was either Omaha or Rosso, and Rosso, unfortunately, has not done very well in this tournament at all. They've lost by multiple points in every game. So I think we'll have a decent game here today. They did get beaten by Edina Green, our sister team. I think it was like 5-1.
Okay.
It was the first game. They're coming from Nebraska. You don't know how much of that long car ride impacted their game. But hopefully the boys can get a win here.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get a win, bring some energy on the bus ride home. It is a long ride home. Getting shutouts never fun, but the boys overall having a great time. Doesn't seem like the losses have been phasing them too much.
That's very true.
Between running around and pool time, they've been having a good old experience up in Rosso.
In fact, this morning as they got on the bus and headed over here, they were singing Backstreet Boys and stuff like that. So they are definitely awake and they've got some energy. Hopefully they're able to translate that into aggressiveness on the ice.
Yeah, and so far we played 3 hockey games. I think the only injuries have come at the spaghetti dinner. a couple of banged up knees, but overall kids are playing pretty well, pretty healthy. No one's going to be on the bench tonight. Everyone's going to be playing.
What? Oh, I'll do that.
Perfect. Yeah, so it looks like both squads are going to be rolling 15 skaters, so we'll have 3 full lines on each team. And as warm-ups are winding down, kids should be bringing the pucks in pretty soon. We have our officials on the ice talking with the score table. Looks like we have maybe the same officiating crews we had yesterday. A couple of younger guys.
Send on the link. Just send it. Yep.
All right, so that'll do it for warm-ups. Pucks are coming in. We'll get 17 minutes up on the clock, and we'll get this one started. Your Hornets are the home team for this game. Mavericks are the visitors. Looks like reception's pretty good. I tried joining Wi-Fi earlier and it never connected.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, so I decided to jump back to good old cellular.
That's interesting. When I videotape, I don't have this down here. I can only see the time. It's like,
Oh, really?
It's like part of it is, I don't know why.
Interesting. Some random setting you like double taps once.
Probably something.
So actually, I like how you're able to get like the multiple overlays. You can kind of just scroll through them.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how that works. I hadn't set up more than like 2.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. Yeah, because I was like thinking like, is there gonna be like a whole screen of overlays? Just gonna like stack them up.
Yep.
All right. This looks like Budish is gonna be starting at wing today. Is that Carpenter over on right wing?
I think it's Horn.
Is that Horn? Oh, okay. So Horn's stepping back up from defense.
So we've got
We
two
have Giles
defensemen.
and Nolte on defense.
Okay.
So looks like coaches are really shaking it up for this final game. I think kids might have wanted to change their positions. So should be fun.
So both Budish and Horn were both playing defense last night, and both Giles and Nolte were both playing forward. So they're going to switch those roles.
Yeah. I got Bratton down the middle, ready to take the draw.
I told Charlie, my son Bratton, that at the beginning of the season he's going to play all positions. He was very upset. Very upset. So he if it was up to him, he would stay kind of as a forward, and it looks like that he's getting his wish so far this season.
Perfect. Oh, looks like we're gonna, for the final game, get a national anthem going here. All right, so we got a little bit of time. Oh, sorry about that. All right. right. Beautiful rendition there.
There, that was wonderful.
All right.
All right, let's play hockey.
I'm trying to figure out how to get comfortable on this bench. It's like the most awkward amount of space.
Oh, it's a little different
right.
setup here.
And Budish takes it off the draw, carries it in, swinging it wide. First shot, just wide behind the net. So rim all the way up and around. Nolte drops in low, sends it back in. Braden into the corner, loses the stick. Puck doesn't come back up to Nolte. Nolte, long shot, stopped by a skate. Mavericks looking to clear. Braden comes across, pokes it away. Horn laying a hit below the goal line. Budish and Braden. Back checking on the play, Nolte. Angling him off. Giles comes across. First shot on net, and it's in. So Mavericks get the opener on the first shot on goal.
See, the boys were adjusting a little bit to those lines.
Yeah.
On top of each other at some points and trying to figure out where to be. That's pretty common as they get familiar with their line mates there. A little bit of chemistry.
Yeah, so promising start to the shift, but ends in a Mavericks goal. Mavericks take the draw. Arnold comes back, picks his pocket, carries it wide. Puck comes back to Carpenter. Carpenter over to Zabel, who sends it in. No icing. Mavericks get there first, rimming around. Then come up to Carpenter. Carpenter back to Zabel. Zabel shoots through traffic, doesn't go through. Mavericks send it up. Off Zabel's stick into the neutral zone. Carpenter wins the race, sends it back up to Arnold. Arnold taking down the play. Charlie Carpenter holding the line, sends that one back in deep. Hartung applying pressure. Comes away with the puck. Feeds it over to Arnold. Arnold out of the corner, over to Panetta. Pass intercepted. Zabel steps in front of his man. Separates the puck. Puck rolls back behind the goal line. Carpenter's there. Shot from the blue line blocked. Davis sends it up to Panetta. Oh, to Arnold. Arnold has it. Arnold pressured.
Fensky hot off the bench. And,
Yeah, Fensky coming in with a mission there. Wanted that puck back. Puck sent up to Holland. Holland turns it over in neutral zone. Mavericks have it, carrying it down the wing, losing an edge. Sikora banks it off the boards. Fensky charging to the blue line. He's all business today, folks. Schmidt back to play it. Using his D partner. Over to Sikora. Sikora settles. Chips up the boards. Shot from the point. Doesn't go through. Davis drops over. Taken down. Mavericks hold. Puck sent back up along the boards. Horns are making a change. Centering feed. Connects. Doesn't get a lot on the shot. Horns are going to carry this one out. Fensky swinging down the wing. Cuts to the middle. Shot on net. Save. Rebound controlled by Mavericks. Giles steps up, but that's going to be whistled offside. Yeah, Fansky was really motoring on that shift there. Coming out trying to set the tone, get the kids back in it.
Yeah, great intensity.
Hornets win it back cross ice. Nolte gets there first. Nolte sends it in, gains the red line, no icing. Braden on the forecheck. Budish sends it cross ice, has his man. Shot, save, rebound.
Nice pass that got through the traffic there to the back door.
Braden battle looking for a wraparound. Puck comes out loose in front. It's in! So Hornets, good, hard-fought battle there below the goal line. Comes away with a goal.
Riding from around back, wraps it around and puts it right in the middle for Budish to tap it in there.
All right, boys. So Hornets on the board. Puck moved up to Arnold. Arnold through the neutral zone. Gains the line, sends it across to Panetta. Panetta slips his man. Over to Hartung. Hartung shot on net, save. And held for a whistle.
Good puck movement there. Back and forth, looking for the opportunity.
Yeah, it's good to see the boys moving the puck across ice, getting that goalie to move. Open up some holes, it's really gonna help him with the shots.
And Hartung took that slap shot right at the right point, too.
Yeah. Panetta wins it back. Battle on the half wall. Hartung throws it on net, goes across the crease into the corner. Carpenter drops in low. Mavericks, though, slap the one up out of the zone. Not going to go far enough for an ice. That's icing's waved. Zabel back for it. Zabel's going to chip that one up. Hartung gets back into position. Both teams working to move that puck. Hornets have it. Panetta skating up the center of the ice. Slides it across to Arnold, just out of reach. But Panetta following up with pressure. Hartung drops in low to help. Arnold, good vision there, supporting his defense. Picks up the puck. Looking to skate it across. Gets stopped up at the red line. Mavericks on the attack. Sikora gets stopped up. Mavericks slide it across. But the Hornets, great back check there. Sliding save, gets a stick on it, knocks that shot away. Shot on net, save Barber. Mavericks slide it around. Looking to jam it home. Puck's loose in front. We're should get a whistle there. Yep. So Barber able to locate and cover.
Boys are scrambling there to keep the puck out, and they did a good job.
Yeah, Fensky did a great job getting back and just covering for his defense.
I think it was him who dove on the ice.
Yeah, the great sliding stop. Yeah.
Still no penalties yet, but I think we may see some of the physicality continues.
Maverick shot gets blocked, picked up by Budish. Budish looking to skate it up, gets sandwiched on the play. A whole platoon of Mavericks collapsed on him. Mavericks work that puck back down low. Schmidt's there, looking to push it around the boards. Puck comes up to Horn. Horn loses possession. Mavericks have it. Looking to cut to the middle. Good poke check there. Mavericks regain possession. Shot on net. Save Barber. Locates and covers.
Good job there by Barber to grab that puck and freeze it.
Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit more. Just a little bit. It's always kind of hard to gauge what the optimal zoom is, like at these different rinks, like where the elevation changes and everything. And
It is tricky.
I feel like we're kind of like set back pretty far. All right, Hornets win the draw. Hartung looking to hit Arnold. Able to work it up to the blue line. Held in by the Mavericks. Shot, tip, save.
Kind of bouncing
And
around
covered,
in front
yeah.
of that.
Yeah, not a lot on that shot, but it was bouncing, and also there was a little bit of deflection there. So tricky one for Barber, but he stuck with it and got the cover.
Boys quick there to protect the goalie.
Oh,
That was going to be a breakaway.
almost a break there for Hartung. Puck just got hung up on his skates. Otherwise, he was
Gone.
off to the races there.
Looks like we'll get some fresh skates out here.
Hornets doing a good job on the faceoff so far. Win another one off to the wing. Comes out to neutral zone. Zabel steps up. Sends it into the zone. Mavericks are able to work it up and out. Mavericks with possession. They skate it in, but turn it over. All right, Mavericks need to tag up. One player was in deep. Good pressure there, forcing a turnover. Carpenter holds it in, over to Holland. Holland's shot, ramps up a stick into the body. Zabel there, slices across, gets into the hands, separates the puck from the Mavericks player. Mavericks, though, hold it in, trying to walk it in. Zabel, though, recovers nicely.
Good pressure there by Zabel.
Can't get the puck cleared. Shot on net, fought off by Barber. Puck goes down below the goal line to the corner. Couple Hornets start working free. Cross-side screen over to Holland. A little bit of interference there, not going to be called. Mavericks turn it back the other way. Centering feed.
Nice job there by Budish. Closes it down with his skates.
And high shot blocked. Hornets ship it up to the neutral zone. Good pressure there. Horns on it. Horn and Bratton off the wall. Horn with a good stick lift. But Hornets can't hold it in. Bratton picks it up. He has some space. Carries it in, looking for a shot. Doesn't get a lot on it. Puck goes wide behind the net. Maverick skater loses an edge. Battle for the puck. Bratton comes away with it. Bratton, hard shot on net. And tracked and saved and held. So Hornets are going to change it up. So will the Mavericks. And we'll take an offensive zone draw. So 6:41 left in the first period. Score knotted at 1.
Pretty even though. Both teams. Neither team seems to be controlling the offensive zone entirely.
Yeah, a lot of neutral zone battles going on so far.
Back and forth.
Nolte stops him up in the neutral zone. Dumps it in. Oh, Mavericks looking to spring their team. All right, that offside is going to be waved off. Panetta holds it in on the boards. But loses it to Mavericks. Mavericks with speed. Nolte takes a swipe at it. Giles there, good body positioning. We're going to get a call here, though. So Giles, good defensive play, but just got a little bit too much of the Mavericks skates. So he's going to be going to the box, 2 minutes for tripping. And Hornets are going to go on a kill.
After the play was dead, it looked like there was a couple of Mavericks players that just
Maybe
decided not to stop.
Forgot to stop, yeah.
It just flew into the boards. Their own players were there, so there was no no ill intent, but
No.
kind of funny.
Oh, hard shot off the ref's leg. The ref felt that one. Another shot, tipped wide. The refs looked there. The indignation. Really, guys? Slap shot off the draw? That was my leg. All right, Hornets. Turning this kill, into an attack, but just had that puck swatted off their stick. Hornets, though, not content to sit back, looking to pressure, looking to get a goal here. Zabel works in the corner.
Good aggressiveness there by Carpenter and Zabel, both strong
Hard shot
defenders.
blocked. That one didn't go through. Blocked by a Hornet defender. Looked like Zabel got in front of that one. Penske has it, trying to work it out. It goes up into the bench. Refs aren't going to blow it dead. Shot high over the nets. Hornets rim it around. Going to come back down to Carpenter. Carpenter looking to reverse it back. Zabel staying out in front. He's sticking with his man. All right, Penske on it. Penske battling. Davis comes across to help. Puck gets sent in deep again. Hornets need to get a clear here. Carpenter has some space. Works to the Davis. Davis chips it up off the boards, held at the blue line. Shot on net, tipped. That goes wide. Fancy's going to pick it up. Fancy chips it up. He had Davis. Just a little bit of a bouncer there. Couldn't settle it down. Hornets making some personnel changes. Mavericks walking it in. Centering feed. Hornets get a stick on it. Mavericks player is taken down, no call. Zabel skates it up and out. Holland's
got it.
tips it ahead to himself. He's in the zone all alone. Throws it in on nets. Clears, goes right back to him. Shot deflected. Bratton coming out of nowhere. Works it up to Budish. Budish sends it back in down to himself. Shot on nets. Goalie's going to get low, make the save. So we'll get a whistle. Looks like the Hornets were able to get... Oh, let's see. They're going to finish that change now. Looks like Holland's going to be coming off for Horn.
Looks like they're back to full strength here.
Yep. Yeah, both teams full strength. Looks like we got our lines all situated, so... Cooper with a bit of a hit from behind, no call. Able to dislodge that puck. Bratton working in the neutral zone. Horns there, takes a swipe at it. Sikora sends it back up.
Battling here in the neutral zone. Back and forth it goes.
All right, Mavericks working in low. Ooh. Schmidt gets there. Mavericks sends out front. Barber, what a save! So, great opportunity there for the Mavericks. Had time and space. Gets the shot off, but Barber flashing the leather. Robs him of a goal. It's always amazing how goalies can do that. Just like out of nowhere, they just grab it out of the air.
Yeah. Sometimes I look at the goalies and I think to myself, how can the puck ever get there?
Yeah. Hornets have it. Arnold carries up out of the zone, has won the beat. He's got a head of steam. Cuts to the outside, rolls in on nets. There's a rebound. Still loose. Puck's sitting there. Hartung found it, threw it back on net, but eventually the Mavericks goaltender is able to cover.
I think there was a Mavericks player that slid into the goal and then just kind of laid there. We weren't able to get any height on that puck to get it up over that player. Boys are doing well to be able to get those shots on goal. They just got to get those rebounds now.
Puck held by Giles. Just long, high shot, blocked. Never made it through traffic. Mavericks looking to chip it up. Held in by Giles again. Giles doing a good job holding the wall. All right, that puck comes up and out. Mavericks, they have it. Carried in. Nolte comes across. Sends it up, but held in at the blue line. Shot in on nets. Mavericks player was there, but Barber gets a glove on it. Whew.
Barber did a nice job to kind of continue to track that puck even through a couple deflections. It just closes in right as the puck comes into the crease.
Mavericks win it back. Hard shot from the top of the circle. Gets deflected. That goes wide. Hornets send the one hard off the boards, but held in. Fensky just muscling that one out of the zone.
I think he even got tripped, but no call.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to be a call there. So Schmidt comes across, throws the shoulder. Was that Fensky?
Yeah, that was Fensky.
That was Fensky. So
He will get caught for that now.
yeah, so he'll be going to the box, 2 minutes checking. So those hits can be kind of dangerous when they're that far away from the boards. There's like sort of a no man's land you want to be in for taking a check. So a couple feet off, but everyone looks to be okay. In Bantams, that would have been a clean hit.
Yeah, that's true. A couple years before that starts happening for these boys.
All right, Bratton wins the draw. Carpenter comes over, picks up the puck, sends it up and out of the zone. And that one's going to go in offside.
So this has been a great weekend. I think the boys have really enjoyed themselves.
Oh, it's been a lot of fun.
After this game, the boys will get on the bus and we'll start to head home.
Yeah, back to civilized temperatures. Even though the negative 20, wasn't as bad as we probably thought it would be, considering we just didn't go outside.
Yeah.
Bus driver did a great job opening and closing the door, keeping the bus nice and toasty. And that one's going to go all the way down for an icing. So with 39 seconds left in the first period, score still tied up 1-1. Hornets are going to get an offensive zone draw here. There's no penalty up on the board, but I'm sure they're tracking it somewhere. Yeah, typically play won't start until the penalties are placed on the board, but they must be just tracking it manually. All right, Mavericks, clear it out. That's going to go far enough for an ice, so we'll redo the draw down in the offensive zone. All right. Mavericks with the breakout pass. Hornets though get there. Puck worked up to Horn. Horn has a puck knocked away. 5 seconds left. This is probably going to do it for the period. All right, so at the end of the one, score is tied 1-1. Hornets with a nice goal Let's take a look at the replay.
These teams look to be pretty evenly matched at this point, which is good. A good opportunity. The boys have showed up pretty strong in the first period in previous games. So we're not going to have the flooding or the long breaks in between the periods, which has served to be a problem for us. I don't know if we lose our momentum or what happens, but should be able to maintain the intensity here.
Yeah, I just realized I didn't have the stabilization on for the first period.
Oh.
I had it on earlier, but it wasn't connecting.
Uh-huh.
And I had to close the app out and redo it. I forgot to put it back on. So
We're going to get comments about that.
so many comments, like people get nauseous. It's okay though.
We'll lose several of our subscribers.
All right, and I was told there may not be a Zamboni for this game, so they may not be cutting the ice between periods. For the other games, every 2 periods, the Zamboni would come out. But we may just be playing this game all the way through. So looks like we got the penalty on the board. 23 seconds left on the Fensky check. 17 minutes back on the board. Second period starts now. All right, Mavericks with speed. Gain zone entry. Nolte gets a stick on it. Shot on net, save Barber. Puck comes out to the sideboards.
Arnold did a great job there. Back check. A lot of.
It's like Nolte loses an edge. Mavericks are going to get there first. Mavericks center. Centering feed was denied. Hornets out of the box, back to full strength. Nolte has it. Nolte carries it up. Nolte shot is blocked. Comes back up with it. Puck rolls in on net. And it's covered. So Nolte had the passing option, but opted to go for the shot. Blocked by a Mavericks player. Looks like he took that one right in the stomach. So he'll be able to shake that one off, but it can't feel good. Yeah, they're at the age where their shots start to get pretty hard.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to take one of them.
No.
In an unpadded stomach.
Fensky, hard shot high into the corner. Holland gets there. Holland works up to the point. Carpenter sends it over to Zabel. Zabel back to Holland. Holland shot in front on net, save.
Great combination there. Boys moving the puck really well here on this line.
Yeah, that was 3-4 passes to get a pretty good quality shot there. So Fensky picks up in the neutral zone, spins it up and around to Holland. Holland contested. Both teams still working in the neutral zone. Now Mavericks are going to get it, gain the line. Push to the outside, looking to cut to the middle, but that gets denied. Sends it back up to the blue line. They walk it in, shot top of the circle, save, no, it's off the blocker and in the net. So Mavericks defense able to walk it in to the high slot. And the shot just out of reach of Barber. So he got a piece of it, but somehow the puck still found its way into the back of the net. Oh, we're going to get another checking call here. This one's going to go against Sikora. So just got his arm out there extended into the Mavericks player. So Hornets going back on the penalty kill here. All right, Hornets are going to get another defender out there. Horn's going to come to the bench for Nolte. Bratton wins it over. Nolte sends it up. Bratton blocks the shot and gets tripped up. So, short-lived power play for the Mavericks. Both teams are going to be going 4-on-4. We'll get an offensive zone draw. So Mavericks in the box, 2 minutes tripping. Hornets in the box, minute 52 for checking. So we'll have a minute 52 of 4-on-4, and then we'll have a short 8-second power play if this, if nothing changes.
Brian's working the camera here. He's in a very awkward position.
It's not the greatest. Puck comes out the blue line. Nolte holds it in. Nolte tries to slide it across. Schmidt was playing in support, but Mavericks overskate the puck. Hornets have an opportunity here. Shot, save, rebound into the corner. Brad and Budish are there. Nolte drops in low. Nolte sends it back around. Budish has it. Budish working out of the corner. Budish throws it in on net, blocked. Mavericks send it up the boards. Schmidt's there. Schmidt looking to send it across, but Bratton was in position to help out. Nolte picks it up. Nolte sends it in deep.
They're doing a good job of controlling the working together for this 4-on-4.
Yeah, Mavericks send it up high off the glass. Nolte in on it. Nolte's going to get there first. But Mavericks with lots of pressure. Wrap around attempts. Save Barber.
So about 45 seconds left on the penalty for Edina.
All right, Pineda on the draw. Puck drops down. Mavericks send it up to the point. Shot on net, save, rebound. Cleared up by the Hornets.
Good vision there on that pass.
Yeah, puck worked up to Arnold.
See Arnold open on the near side.
Pineda has it. Pineda sends it in, but can't get it in deep. Zabel steps up. Puck comes loose. Mavericks pick it up. Mavericks gain the line. Good back check there by Arnold. Pineda on the carry. Pineda slices through one, gets taken down. That should be a hook. No call. Mavericks work it back down low below our goal line. Giles on the pickup. Mavericks making a change. Giles sends it across. Hornets out of the box. Both teams back at full strength. Puck work over to Pineda. Pineda stops up, has the puck knocked off his stick. Mavericks had a player behind the defense, was calling for it. Giles gets back in time. Clears that out to your neutral zone.
Nice shot by Arnold there. Takes it away and throws it on net.
Shot, save, rebound, covered.
Couple extra pushes there.
A little bit, yeah. Just saying hi. You make the most friends in front of the goalie.
12-10 left here, second period.
All right, let's turn my knee around. Oh.
There's a shot low. Blocked by the goalie.
And Mavericks pick it up. Send it up the boards. They get the clear. Nolte holds, waits, sends it in deep. Holland in on it. Nolte making a move. Kicks it up to himself. Has it knocked off his stick. Mavericks cleared off the glass. Davis is there covering. Up to Fensky. Fensky chips it around his man. works into the zone, gets knocked down. Nolte steps up. Mavericks able to chip it up ahead. Carpenter back into support position. Works it up the ice over to Holland. Holland, good work there, working that puck free. Sends it up to the neutral zone, not far enough for an icing. Mavericks back for it. Davis
Nice
steps
job
up.
by
Davis
Davis
gets
to
taken
step
down.
up.
That's a trip. So Mavericks going to be called here for tripping. Hornets are going to go on the power play. So at 10:51 in the second period, Hornets trailing by a goal going on the power play. Mavericks to the box, 2 minutes, tripping. Oh.
You want to switch?
No, I think this is how I need to stand now.
Okay.
It's kind of like, just like one hand on it. Bratton tied up on the draw. Horn comes over to help. Bratton works it loose up to Sikora. Sikora cross ice to Schmidt. Schmidt shots, high looper, doesn't hit the net. Puck works out in front, chipped up over the crease. Schmidt
Nice shot there
drops
by
in
Budish.
low, works up to Bratton. Bratton has the puck stripped, but recovers nicely. Puck comes out of the zone, however, and that'll be offside. So still a minute 36 left on the power play. Hornets change up their lines. So Panetta takes the draw in the neutral zone. Zabel rips that one into the zone. Hornets on the attack. All three forwards pressuring. Good hold in there by Carpenter. Puck pops in loose. Has to come out of the zone, but Carpenter back for it. Carpenter's pass intercepted. Zabel lost an edge, but Carpenter picks it up. Hartung trying to work it into the zone. Puck's gonna come back out to Carpenter. Carpenter back over to Hartung. Hartung collects, carries it in, sends it across to Panetta. Panetta gains zone entry. It looks like ref thought Hartung might have been offside, not able to step back over the line. So one of the risks of those, passes at the blue line is that you're going to carry someone offside. Sometimes it's even yourself.
40 seconds left here on the power play.
Yep, Hornets need to get something in the zone and get it set up. All right, Mavericks able to work that puck out. Hornets tag up, carry it back in. Fensky works through a stick. High shot on net, glove down and held. So good hard shot there from Fensky. I believe he scored from that same area of the ice yesterday's game.
I think that's right.
The only difference was I think he shot far left post.
Yeah, both teams kind of bunched up around the puck on the far side there. The near side was wide open, and hopefully the boys are able to move the puck back and forth a little bit more to get some of those open shots.
So battle for the puck. Mavericks win that one, come up with it. Davis able to get back in time, chip that one up out of the zone, and carried in offside. So that'll do it for the power play. Both teams are going to be back at full strength. Hornets are going to get a full change in to this neutral zone draw. Still trailing by one with 8:50 left in the second period. All right, Bratton, Budish, and Horn out there. Bratton wins it over to Budish, but puck pops free to the Mavericks. Mavericks carried in, get good zone entry. Bratton drops low to support. He's going to chip the one up the boards, but the Mavericks hold. Mavericks with numbers down low. All the time in the world, shot goes wide. They had a 3-on-1 down in the slot. Puck thrown in on nets, and Barber covers. Yeah. A couple of Hornets players got caught up near the blue line. 3 Mavericks down low. Luckily, a shot went wide. It's those situations where a rebound can be the most dangerous when you're outnumbered, and that shot going wide is a blessing. Mavericks able to come up with it, get a shot off. Barber, though, staying strong, keeps that puck out.
Sticks flying all around. The puck not moving very much.
No, lots of battles off those draws. All right, Pineda wins that one clean. The puck comes up to the blue line. Shot in on net. Save Barber. So Barber's seeing lots of action here. But doing a great job with his rebound control. Able just to gobble those pucks up.
Mavericks are doing a good job of being able to get those shots off. And they're hoping that some of these are going to sneak through. Barber's proving to be worth his weight in gold here.
Maverick shot on net wide. Hornets work it up to the point. That puck comes up out of the zone. Mavericks forced to regroup. They tag up and send it in. Pineda cuts to the middle. Gets taken down. Looks like it could have been tripped there, but no call. And Mavericks are going to send that one back in offside. Took the ref a second there just to realize how deep the other Mavericks player was in the zone. Might not have been expecting him to be by the top of the circles, but the right call. That was offside. Yeah. Sometimes you're like counting. You're like, "Where's the other guy?" Oh, she's back there. It's like the old trick on defense. If you count 4 skaters, there's 1 guy behind you. All right. Fensky carries it in, makes a move off the half wall, slides it into the slot, has that puck knocked away. Mavericks turn it back up the ice, looking to get it in deep. They do. They rim it around. Nolte back for it. Nolte looking to tie up his man. Centering feed, deflected high. Mavericks work it back down low. A little bit of incidental contact there. Both players going for a puck. They call that competitive contact. Completely legal at this level. All right, Giles did a great job keeping that puck moving. Fensky up with it. Fensky slides it across, has Holland. Holland with time and space. Shot on net, save, rebound. They're looking to bang it home. Oh, doesn't get it to go. Puck still loose. Sent up and around the boards.
Fensky, great job on the rebound there, trying to poke it through. Not able to get it to go.
Icing waves. Giles has it. Giles skates it up. Has his pass deflected. Nolte looking to join the play. But it's going to drop back to his defensive position. Fensky working off the boards in the neutral zone. Puck comes up to Budish. Budish carries it in. Budish looks up the pass. Shot wide. I like the look off there.
Yeah. Looking to pass, and then he takes a shot. That's great. Giving his teammates a chance to take a shift change.
Yeah, definitely the type of deception you need to start working on as you get to these older levels. All right, Mavericks are able to work that one up out of the zone. And a foot race here. And it goes just far enough for icing. So that puck just crossed the red line. Good hustle there by the Mavericks player, looking to negate that one, but not able to get there in time. So 5:05. Hornets still looking for the equalizer. Down 2-1. Puck tied up along the boards. Brad and Horn and Sikora working for it. Sikora takes it clean, throws it on net. That's going to go wide, but Budish is there. Budish out of the corner. Budish, hard shot. Puck's loose in front. Yeah, so no goal in the play. Whistle was blown. Puck was under the goalie. Quick shot off the draw. Mavericks have it. Puck's held in momentarily. Carpenter looking to get back on defense. Force the Mavericks to check up. Arnold comes over to support. Carpenter sends it up, but held in. Good stick there by Panetta, knocking it loose. And Mavericks player goes to the ice, no call. Mavericks carry that one in offside. No whistle. All right, now it looks like we're going to get that offside whistle. Remember, folks, yelling at the referees does not make them do their job better. Davis working through a couple of Maverick defenders, gets that puck in deep. Giles steps up, and Holland comes across to send it back into the zone. So Fensky and Holland there, lots of pressure, forcing a turnover. Spins, shoots, doesn't go through. So Holland and Fensky causing some havoc down there. Giles holds that puck in, works over the Fensky. Fensky looking to shoot, go down to his knees. Can't get it shot off. Puck's gonna come up out of zone. Hornets are gonna need to tag up. They do get onside, but Mavericks have possession. Mavericks carried in. Mavericks looking to turn the corner. Centering feed. Doesn't connect. Puck comes up to the point, but too hot to handle. Comes up to neutral zone. Mavericks need to regroup. Fensky has it. Fensky cuts to the middle. Has won the beat. Comes across. Can't get the shot off. Mavericks gain the zone. They check up. All right, Davis looking to carry this one out. Hornets work it up out of the zone. They get the clear. Fensky has it. Fensky sends it in. Hornets calling for a change. Budish pressuring. Bratton off the bench. And that puck is going to go down. Should have been an ice. Don't think it was ever touched. High shot up into the glass. Centering feed, puck's out front. Shot, Barber save. Barber tracked that pass well, got squared up on the shooter. No rebound. So Barber keeping the boys in this one, keeping the game tight.
Minute 21 here in the second period.
All right. Horn chips this one up out of the zone.
That'll be icing.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if there was a delayed call there or not, but
It's a little bit strange.
just a little bit. It's okay.
So 1 minute almost exactly.
Yeah, minute left in the second period.
Icing.
Oh yeah, that's all it was.
Videographer was.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a dust up down here in the near side boards. A couple of players kind of took a few whacks at each other. The arm went up. I'm not sure if it was for that or if it was for that, and then he just decided he wasn't going to skate down there and just wanted to call icing. All right, Mavericks. Pass up to space. Oh, great back check there. Zabel turns on the Jets, gets back in time. 45 seconds left. Hartung has it. Hartung is going to carry this one in. Has the puck knocked off his stick. Mavericks looking to chip it up ahead. But Hornets do a great job stopping him at the blue line. And they're going to send that one all the way in, and that'll go for an icing. And we'll take this one all the way back down.
Yeah.
So 31.7 left.
Boys are still battling away here.
And defensive zone draw. Fensky wins it back. Zabel chips it up off the boards. Mavericks hold it in. Shot on net. Rebound. Oh, and it finds its way into the net. Long shot on net, played by the Hornets defender. Just took an unfortunate bounce. Barber couldn't quite get a hand on it, just out of reach, and kicked and bumped and pushed and shoved and finds its way into the back of the net. So the Omaha Mavericks widen the lead to 2, going up 3-1 on the Hornets. "20 seconds left here. Time for one more good rush. But Mavericks win it back. Two, one, and that is going to do it for the end of the second period. So at the end of 2, Hornets trailing 3-1. So one more period to try to get this one evened out.
Yeah, these periods are long, so there's certainly enough time for them to score.
Absolutely.
Get back into this.
Yeah, the Hornets there in that period had some flashes of brilliance. Some of that passing was really top tier. But lots of battles in the neutral zone. You know, both teams doing a pretty good job keeping each other to the outside. Not a lot of high danger chances. Unfortunately, Mavericks able to get a couple dirty ones. That's what's going to happen, you know? That's hockey.
Yeah. Unfortunately, go down by 1 there in the last 30 seconds, but it'll happen. See if the boys can come out with a lot of fury.
Yeah, I want to see everyone like a first period Fensky.
That's right. That's right.
Just coming out forgetting how to stop. All right. Braden works it into the zone. With a heavy forecheck, Budish is there. Budish stops his man up along the boards. Braden supports. The puck does come out. Giles battling. Nolte there. Nolte overskates the puck. Recovers. Puck into the corner. Budish takes the man. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. Braden intercepts. Hornets onside. Braden swinging down the wing. Gets bumps off the puck. Braden works over to Giles. Giles back to Braden. Braden up to Horn. Horn works it into the zone. Horn backhand shot, doesn't go through. Mavericks get the clear. Nolte gets back. Nolte harassing. Shot, save, Barber.
Little extracurricular activity there. Surprised the refs are just going to let him kind of play.
Yeah. I mean, not a whole lot going on there. Just kids chirping.
Yeah.
All right, Mavericks win it back. Hornets looking to work it out of the zone. Puck held in. Oh, looks like nearsighted ref. It's going to call that offside. Oh. All right. Both teams playing a little pass back. Outlet pass to Arnold connects. Arnold makes a move, gets around one. Puck comes out to the front, rolls in on net, rebound, score! There we go. Giles follows it in. Oh, Panetta. Excuse me. Panetta follows it in. Takes the rebound.
Arnold gets the shot off, and the goalie decides not to freeze it, just pushes it back out. And Panetta says, "Thank you very much. I'll just put that in the goal."
And so, Tim, you asked me a question yesterday, and I did a little bit of research. So the goalie, there's a little bit of discretion here. The goalie cannot cover the puck outside of their crease unless they're playing a shot. So it's up to the interpretation of what is playing a shot. At higher levels, you also can't play outside of the trapezoid. Obviously, there's no trapezoid at this level.
Yeah.
The one fact that I did know for certain was the goalie cannot play the puck past the red line. So the goalie would be allowed to play the puck anywhere in the defensive or their side of the neutral zone, but cannot play the puck over the red line. But they cannot cover the puck unless they're actively saving a shot, unless they are in the crease with some part of their physical being. Is the loose interpretation of what I was reading. So the referees do have a little bit of latitude to immediately call a penalty or to let it go. Unfortunately, during that explanation, the Mavericks were able to score.
Came right through in the high slot, uncontested, and they flip it into the upper left-hand corner there past Barber's shoulder.
So let me take this moment to adjust the score. So Hornets had cut it to 1, but Mavericks come right back down the ice, widen that lead back to a 2-goal lead. And so Hornets still have some work to do here in the third. But yeah, so the goalie can come out and play it anywhere, but can't just freeze the puck to delay a game. So there would be a delay a game.
Sure, that makes sense.
Oh, shot in on net, saved Barber, got his pad down just in time. All right, Budish dropped low to support. Looking to skate this one up and out of the zone. Braden looking over there to help out. Works it all the way around the horn to horn. who's going to send it in. It looks like that's not going to go far enough for an ice, so icing will be waved. Mavericks back on the pickup. Budish on the forecheck, looking to contain. Puck off Bratton's skate. All right, Giles picks it up. Sends it up the ice to Budish. Budish gets pinched off the play. Sticks with it, though. Forcing the Mavericks to wrap it up and around. Bratton drops in low, loses a stick. Budish picks it up, sends it in on net. Can't get it to go. Puck's going to be wrapped around again. Nolte drops in low. Sends it back in. Below the goal line. Bratton contests. Mavericks, though, carry it up and out of the zone. Nolte picks it up, gains the red line, sends it in. Panetta going for the steal. Shot wide. Budish picks it up. Chips it up to Panetta. Panetta carries it up out of the zone. Panetta shouldered off the play. Falls to the ice, no call. Arnold back, works it out of the zone. Fensky with a head of steam. Can't quite get there in time. But puck comes up to Schmidt, who looks to send it in. Hornets needed the tag, but Fensky picks it up. Fensky pressured, works it back to his defense. Davis cross ice to Arnold. Couldn't handle the pass. Mavericks carried in. Mavericks player knocked down. Puck comes out to Davis. Davis has a clear lane. Oh, gets spun around. And Mavericks work it back in. Zabel has it. Zabel sends it cross ice. Davis knocks that out of the air. Zabel picks it up again. Works it up, down the ice. Arnold in on it. Mavericks get it across in front, sends one into the slot just ahead of their player. Cross ice feed to Arnold. Can't get it to go. So a lot of back and forth hockey here. Mavericks with a shot, blocker save, and Barber locates to get the cover. Whew, yeah, a lot of back and forth there.
Sure was. You know, the Mavericks are doing a great job of intercepting those passes. So our passes just not getting through. Some of it is velocity. Some of it is the crisscrossing. So tricky. They're seeing those passes. They're just not able to connect with them. And when the battles come, when there's two players on a puck, we're not always coming away with it.
No, it seems like we're... Oh, quick shots off the draw. Puck
Just
came
over
out to
Barber's
the
head.
slots, yeah. So a little bit of a deflected shot just goes up and over Barber. And so Mavericks tack on another. Mavericks have off the draw. The gain zone entry. Giles, good stick there, knocks it away. Giles back on the pickup. Bounces over to Horn. Horn up to Bratton. Bratton ships up the boards. Mavericks send him right back the other way. And Hornets back off of the shooter, giving him an open lane. Able to lift that one up over Barber's shoulder. So, 9:55 left. Hornets look like they might be running out of steam here. All right, Mavericks with possession, carry it in. Swing it down low. That puck's gonna be cleared all the way down the ice. And that's gonna go far enough for an icing. So we're gonna hang out right here and we'll get a defensive zone draw. So Tim, you're saying your older son was playing a game last night. How did that one go?
Good. They won 6-1. So
Oh, that's awesome.
Pee Wee team, and they faced Bloomington.
Yeah, I heard you're also going to have the pleasure of traveling back to Rosso in January when everything warms up.
Yeah, you know, we look to, as a family, kind of come to Rosso a couple times a year. So it's a great vacation spot.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's just so much to do. There's you know.
It's mostly hockey.
Mostly hockey, yeah. So I did hear that ice fishing is going to be opening up pretty soon. So that might be something to look into, maybe as a team event. Get all the boys together in an ice house.
That sounds miserable.
All right. Panetta drops out to Arnold. Arnold, shot on net, rebound in front, loose. Cleared out by the Mavericks. Mavericks get the clear. Hornets, though, not able to control. Puck's going to roll in on net on Barber. Barber loose, puck. Rebound popped off to the side. Sikora was there, able to clear it out. Looks like Arnold's going to go for a change. Mavericks have it off the board. Oh, centering feed tied up there by Schmidt. Long shot on net. Save. And Barber freezes the other one up against the post. Whew. Close call there. Barber, you never like it when the goalie looks behind him.
Yeah.
Never a good feeling.
Eight minutes left here. Third period.
Shot for the
Big
point.
shot.
Oh, Barber got a piece of that one. Knocked it over the net. Centering feed gets denied. Puck into the corner. Zabel's on it. Zabel battles. Mavericks player falls to the ice. Hornets have it. Hornets on the carry.
Nice pass
They
by
find
Fensky.
Davis. Davis can't get a shot off. 6 foot to play. Puck comes up to the point. Zabel. Shot. Fanned on it. Had a few Hornets in front. Davis to Zabel, who sends it in deep. Fensky has his stick lifted. Mavericks take control. Good stick there by Zabel to sweep that puck away. Shot on net goes wide into the corner. Holland there. Holland battles. Carpenter leans in. Puck pops loose. Puck worked up to Davis. Davis makes a move at the blue line. Loses it. Carpenter is back. Carries it up, gains the red line. Looking to send it in deep. Intercepted by the Mavericks, who feed it across. Good defensive play there by Carpenter. Mavericks work it up and down to the slot, picked off by Zabel. Zabel, hard clear attempt, gets it to go. Mavericks hold. Carried in Zabel, though, sends it right back out. I don't know what that was. Hornets looking for a change.
Right in the bench there.
Yeah. A little bit of pushing and shoving in front of the bench during a line change.
Mavericks trying to get a shot off.
Shots. And Barber stretches across, gets a glove down, and we'll get a whistle.
Nice leg save there.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a scuffle. One of the players was being held up trying to make a line change.
Yeah. It can happen where you get twisted up and try to get free, and sometimes you try not to get free.
Yeah, a little bit of accidentally on purpose.
Yeah.
Puck centered. Nolte disrupts the play, yeah. Doing all he can to stop that one. Puck comes loose. Brian's going to fight for this one. Pushes it forward. Cuts back, swings down low. Tries to make a move, but too many dark jerseys there. Somehow the Mavericks come up with that one. Roll it in on net. Barber gets it. Gets a cover. And it gets a quick whistle there. We'll take it. 5:11 left in the third period. Hornets down 6-2. So need to go on a bit of a scoring barrage here if we want any chance of coming back in this one.
I like to see the teamwork. Benetta comes out right away, talk to his goalie, give him some words of encouragement. Nice job, Arnold comes through real quickly.
We're going to get a penalty here. I don't know what's going on.
I think we're going to have an offsides, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So it kind of was teetering there on the blue line.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the undercut was going to be called for interference or anything like that. All right, Hornets working out of the zone. Mavericks swing across ice.
Arnold's working real hard, back and forth he goes.
Yeah, intercepts the dump in. Carries it across the line. Tries to slide over the Hartung. Hartung in on it. Pressuring, Pineda down to help. Pineda gets bumped down. Hartung to the ice. Puck works free. And Mavericks come out with it. So Hartung throwing a little hip check. And Pineda comes up with the puck. Looking to carry it in, pokes it ahead. Gets hooked. No call. So Pineda taken down. Puck worked up to Arnold. Arnold tries to step across. Mavericks come up within a neutral zone. They gained the line. Cutting across the ice. All right, I think I've counted maybe 4 or 5 penalties in the past 2 minutes. So referees are just going to swallow the whistles for the rest of the game, I'm guessing, unless something really egregious happens. High shot on net, fought off by Barber. Rebound, save, puck still loose in front. Another shot blocked. And finally, Barber with his third or fourth save. Woo! Able to hold on to that one.
Yeah, several penalties, tripping, and some of it can look like inadvertent. But a trip, even if you're not trying to, still should be called.
A trip is a trip is a trip. Yeah. High shot. Barber tracked that, got a glove on it. Couldn't hold. Puck back behind the net. Picked up by Carpenter. Carpenter carries out in front dangerously. Turned over. Shot on net. Goes wide to the corner. Carpenter's there. Looking to chip it up the boards. That was Fensky, sorry. Quick shot on net. Cleared away by Fensky. So a little bit of a scramble here by both teams. Hornets looking for a clear. Holland, nice little backhand up off the boards. Picks it up, sends it in. Davis gonna get there first. Davis looking to throw that one out in front. Hits a stick though. Mavericks turn it back the other way.
2 minutes here in the third period.
Hornets defense loses an edge, and Mavericks capitalize and score far side on Barber. So Mavericks add to their lead late in the game. Mavericks with it off the draw. Throw it towards the nets. Picked up by Bratton. Bratton looking to spin it to the point. Picked up by Mavericks. Mavericks shot on net. Save. Loose puck. Puck back into the corner. Bratton with space. Carries up and out. Finds Horn. Horn gets knocked off the puck.
Wow, big collision there.
Yeah, Horn ran to a wall.
Yeah. Horn intending to check him, but no call.
Nolte
Shot.
knocks that one out of the air.
Nice job. Tipped away.
All right, 50 seconds left in the game. Hartung spins out of pressure. Back behind his own net. Hartung works up the boards of Bratton. Bratton chips it ahead to Budish. Budish had space. Couldn't handle the pass. Mavericks looking to dump it back in. But Hartung picks it off.
20 seconds.
Yeah, final seconds to play in the period. Good defense there by Sikora. Up to Panetta, 5 seconds. Panetta weaves in, has the puck knocked off. 1 second, 2 seconds, and can't get the shot off to end the game. So at the end of 3, Hornets fall to the Mavericks, 7-2. And that's going to do it for the tournament, folks. So not the results we were looking for, but kids had a lot of fun. Parents had a good time. We're going to get out of here, go head back to the cities. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Myself, Ryan Nolte, Tim Bratton. It was a pleasure streaming for you guys. Hopefully everyone enjoyed. And again, at the end of the game, everyone gets together. All the bad blood's gone. Handshakes, back to the locker room. So, we didn't get the W's, but we got the memories. All right. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Appreciate it. We'll see you next time.